A threat to U.S. national security? UFOs damaged 10 nuclear missiles, according to reports. UFOs have damaged 10 American intercontinental nuclear missiles, Deputy Director of Naval Intelligence Scott Brady said during a meeting of the U.S. Congress. According to him, the data on the incident is in the report. Brady said the most important thing for us to reveal is to reveal the truth. NATO allies in China are aware we are sharing the data, although not all. There is, for example, the fact that UFOs flew to the test site and disabled 10 nuclear missiles, intercontinental missiles. They did not explode, but now they can't be used. There is a corresponding report about this, Brady said. And there's a video report recording the open part of the meeting posted on YouTube channel of the House Senate Standing Committee on Intelligence. I have no explanation, Scott Brady admitted. It's often impossible to understand the nature of these phenomena because they have unexpected flight characteristics. According to the officer, there were at least 11 such incidents that almost led to a collision. At the same time, no signals were received from unidentified objects, and the U.S. military did not try to contact them. The Pentagon believes that UFOs pose a threat not only to flights but also to national security in general, and in vain they previously believed that this was, quote, nonsense and a conspiracy theory, end quote. He added that no debris or any other items indicative of extraterrestrial origin were found at the scene. Concluded the officer, they are constantly invading our training grounds, perhaps while they are training. How do they fight then? After mentioning that the U.S. government has a top secret group dealing with UFOs, the meeting was adjourned. The second part, where experts spoke, was closed. U.S. parliamentarians have not touched on the topic of UFOs for several decades. Now hearings on this are being held in the subcommittee of the Special Committee on Intelligence of the House of Representatives of Congress. The American physicist and futurist Professor Michio Kaku, for example, expressed the hope that such phenomena would finally be taken seriously. Professor Kaku categorically rejected the suggestion that UFOs are related to hypersonic weapons testing, pointing out that they have been observed regularly since the 1940s, when there was no talk of such hypersonic technologies. It's assumed that in the near future, the U.S. will adopt a state program for studying NVY using satellites, fast-tracking cameras, and audio sensors, and experts from the scientific community will be involved in deciphering the signals. And although NASA, according to official information, does not yet purposefully deal with this issue, it carefully collects data on all strange events in the atmosphere, often in cooperation with other space agencies. There are also a growing number of privately funded research groups, such as Project Galileo, led by Harvard astronomy professor Avi Loeb, or the nonprofit scientific collaboration UAPX. Avi Loeb says, if we learn something about UFOs, it will open the door to explore new scientific questions. Atmospheric geophysicists, aerospace specialists, and other scientists can contribute to understanding the nature of this phenomenon. Exploring the unknown in space is at the heart of our activities, Avi Loeb said. And recently, Pentagon officials assured U.S. congressmen that they would not hide the discovery of extraterrestrial life, if any. At the same time, U.S. Deputy Secretary of Defense for Intelligence Ronald Moultrie said that the department is not going to advertise some of the information about UFOs. He does not want to publicly disclose the methods by which information about UFOs is collected and analyzed. Obviously, the era when UFOs were a taboo subject for scientists is coming to an end. Now discussions on this topic are not in a hurry to recognize as pseudoscientific. What's more, they are increasingly serving as starting points for willingly funding startups. This is by Solask. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.